Alright, we're back. We're gonna be doing the mission for your cousin.
What can I do for you?
You could do, I don't know, that.
I've explored many ruins on this island, ruins that after careful scrutiny were built by the congregation. In one of them we found a journal that made reference to your guild. This document, as are the buildings, date much further back than the arrival of the Bridge Alliance a decade ago. These discoveries raise a good many questions that my cousin would like you to answer.
I understand. All the same, we are in a difficult situation. We are bound by the pact. I could eventually overlook these engagements if you would perform a service. Commander Fernando, who holds the port of San Mateus, has problems with certain members of Teleme. But your friend here could without a doubt tell you more.
I believe I see what the Admiral is speaking about. Or rather, who. A few of our zealous brothers are overcome by their faith. You already witnessed it for yourself at San Mateus. They look with a wary eye at all those who do not swear faith to Teleme, and refuse to express their faith openly. It is possible they have decided to target the Nords. We will need to speak with those on Teleme lands. And of course, seek out the Bishop Domitius.
Solve these problems, and I will reconsider the validity of the pact. I will answer your questions. Anything else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again.
Nope, nothing else. More go here, speak to them. You know, it might sound like I'm complaining, like it might sound a lot like I'm actually complaining, because in a way I a little bit am. I just wish there wasn't so much talking. You talk to so many people, and it's just... You could never be bored with words, that's what it is. Still trying to recover from all the ammo I spent, all the money, all the ammo I had. I lost like 50 ammo. I was really annoyed by it. I accidentally sold it instead. I thought I was buying it. I accidentally sold it. And it's like double the price always when you go to buy it. So I'm like at like 24 or 5 now, but it was nice having that much ammo. Like I was able to rely on it. It was like, alright, don't often use the gun. Typically use it to do high damage or get rid of armor. So alright. Oh. Not the right way. Yeah, navigating the cities though are kind of annoying too. Let's see, can I actually make ammo? I have science. I don't know if you need craftsmanship though. Science level 2. Aw, man.
Come closer. Don't hesitate. All of our products are
Alright. Round in the corner. Got ammo there. Alrighty.
Hello, sir. You are from the congregation, are you not?
Indeed. Desarde, your admiral has sent me here.
Pleasure. You may call me Fernando. I am the port commander here. What might I do for you?
Your admiral informed me that you've been having problems with a few citizens of Teleme. What more can you tell me?
Problems, huh? We're up to our necks and sinking with problems. Yeah, I even received threats to my own person. One of those high and mighty long robes dared walk upon my docks with talk of burning me at the stake. Burning me? Then 2 of my men up and disappeared, and I do not believe in coincidence. I wanted to ask for help from the Mother Cardinal, but she did not answer my requests for an audience. The games of politics are not my forte, and investigations even less so. Find my men. I implore you. More questions?
Thanks. I've got everything I...
It would appear that the Ordo Luminous has been up to mischief again. Their foolish zealousness has been causing us a lot of problems. If we let them, they burn the entire world and leave it to the enlightened to sort out the good from the bad.
We should talk to some other sailors at the port. If some of their comrades have also disappeared, they may be able to give us some information. Good day. I'm looking for several sailors, some nauts that disappeared a few days ago.
Sorry, that doesn't ring any bells. But I did hear talk like everyone else on the port, but that's all. You should ask the Mage Inquisitors who have taken up lodgings here of late. They must have certainly seen something. We see them everywhere, and they spend their time spying on all that moves, especially eyeing all that the Nauts are up to.
And what do these Mage Inquisitors look like?
They wear a very peculiar symbol.
We cannot question all the Inquisitors roaming around the island. Good day. I'm looking for two men, Nauts, that went missing a few days ago. Do you know anything about them?
Why? As a matter of fact, I do. 3 or 4 days ago, I was at the tavern having a conversation with a sailor. A nice fellow. He was telling these stories. He was drinking hard. He went outside for a moment to... you can imagine. And well, he never came back. He wasn't that drunk to have passed out. If it were that, we would have found him. No. Something happened to him. That's a fact. But I would be at a loss to tell you what.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that is where we should go. If we find Inquisitors there, they'll certainly know more than the ones we see here.
May the Enlightened bless you.
Come closer. Look, Esther. All of our products are a blessing from the Enlightened. We supply the Mother Cardinal herself.
I assume you know I'm quiet because I'm a little annoyed, but I'm just tired of going back and forth. That's right, can't go that way, can't climb that. Couldn't put a door there, you gotta make the fucking city a maze.
We're approaching the tavern.
If you hope to hear some secrets, maybe we should be a little more discreet.
You again. Why am I not surprised to see you implicated in this story of surveillance?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
A witness told me that you and others of your order seem to be spying on all comings and goings in the port. 2 Nauts were captured not long ago. You had to have seen something.
You are mistaken, my son. You've been misinformed.
You do know that lying is forbidden in the sacred texts. Lies from someone as pious as yourself.
Petrus. All politics. Why am I not surprised to see you playing the lawyer to infidels?
Remember your manners, Aloysius, and tell us politely what this is about. The Mother Cardinal will be most saddened to hear that you have shown aggression to an emissary, and you know she'll listen to me.
I do not appreciate this attempted intimidation. But very well. Since you insist. These Nauts were arrested. We were forced to interrogate them to bring to light their pagan rituals.
It wasn't a sanctioned arrest, was it?
No. The Mother Cardinal is not aware. Not yet. But as soon as we have succeeded in making them talk and they have confessed their heresy, she...
Of course. Where did you take them?
The Coin Guard has lent us their jails and some men. We do not normally like to call upon the services of these brutes, but we have need of their skills and discretion.
These Inquisitors really don't realize the consequences of their actions. We will have to proceed with caution.
Wow. Hello everyone, welcome for spawning. Thank you. Don't stand up and spawn in on just for me.
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen. And it's free. Come and see me as soon as you have made your choice. You won't be disappointed.
The hell? Gotta go through a maze of doors here.
Halt! You have no authority to go any further.
Very well. Let's just say I'm going to have to break my way in.
Why must this sort of thing happen when I'm the one on guard duty?
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
What bitches, they all died so easily. Yes, I'm going to respond with violence. Dude, these guard doors are open. I swear to God, if this is...
Thank you. Thank you for getting us out of there.
Those Inquisitors are completely mad. They tortured us. They wanted us to admit to all manner of horrors. Stories of some demonic cult and curses of Malachor. I was of the firm belief that they were going to kill us. But you must make haste. They are planning some sort of wickedness.
They spoke of a great purification. And after that, they did this to us. It doesn't bode well. Not at all. I heard them talking about their headquarters near the palace. Maybe you'll learn something there of interest. Thank you again for freeing us. We'll be able to make it back to port on our own.
We need to discover what is behind this talk of purification before they can execute their plan. We should go see this Domitius after all. What he will tell us may help us understand.
The guard did not give a fuck that we just killed that guy. Alright. Now we're going to speak to Domitius. This, I don't like how they reuse assets, too. All the barracks look the same. All the Desarde residents look the same. You know, a lot of the, like, all the, like, main, like, capital buildings, I guess is what I'd call them, look the same. It'd be cool if they added, like, at least, like, a little bit of twists on them instead of just making them very generic. Like, you know, like the Desarde residence in Hilmek has more of an alliance feature to it, and the one in San Matthias has a bit more of a Teleme look to it, you know, and then the one in Serene have more of a personalized, because that's pretty main home residence. Like, I just wish it would had some more to it, I guess, if that makes sense. I feel like there's just a lot of the same in this game. Yeah, it's exactly the same. Just go in, gotta go through here. Am I gonna be speaking to the Mother Cardinal? Ah, haha, never mind.
What do you want from me, my son?
Sir de Sardet, emissary of the congregation.
Ah. The congregation still has the uncanny gift of surprising us. I am Bishop Domitius. I represent the Ordo Luminous on the island. What can I do for you?
I believe you have a few problems with the Nauts who reside in the port.
We have problems with all matter of heretics, my son. And of course the pagan Nauts would be among them. They are very secretive, and have all sorts of strange rituals that they keep to themselves under cloak of mystery. The sorcery they employ to guide their ships is drawn from nature, just like the sorcery used by the natives. And to top it all off, and this is where it stings, we suspect them to be at the origin of the Malachor.
Whatever do you mean? How?
Have you ever once crossed paths with a Naut suffering from the Blood Plague? Why are they spared? The only logical reason is that they are at its origin, calling upon various cursed rituals. It's as simple as day. I am certain that we will find clues
That's
of
a
their
terrible
rituals
conclusion.
and their pagan idols in their stockhouses in the port.
Very well. Let's just agree that these rumors need to be verified.
Anything else?
Why is he so like,
May the enlightened always
oh, I didn't even think of that. I should try that now. And it's like, nah, dude, you have so much evidence showing how these guys are terrible people, and you're like, well, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. It's like, no, they're assholes. They're probably lying. Like, it's like, why are they spared for the blood plague? Clearly because they caused it. And he's like, de Sardet is like, I never even thought of that. That's a great idea. And it's like, what? Literally, there's so many other reasons on why they could be spared. And like, that's the one you're like, you know, he might be right. Just the jump to conclusions frustrates me. Aha. I was like, I need to get over there somehow. Well, there's good news here, pal. Hey. What the hell was that? I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I swear to God, I'm not. I'm a fucking idiot. No. We're going back up. I'm a little mad that happened. Bitch, I don't see a door.
Good day, de Sardet. How can I help you?
I met the representative of the Ordo Luminous, and he spoke of his fears concerning the Nauts.
That hardly surprises me. That man is full of pride and arrogance, and sees evil wherever he gazes.
And that bishop is not made of milk and kindness, but his questions are intriguing. He suspects you to be somehow responsible for the Malachor because you never fall prey to it.
Responsible for the Malachor? And how?
Through your magic. Some sort of ritual. Do you use a magic very similar to that of the natives?
I have nothing more to say about it. Those are merely the fantasies of a lunatic. More questions?
Thanks. I've got everything I need. The commander will probably not tell us anything more about the Nort's secrets, but the documents at the Harbour Master's office may teach us something new, if we can stay discreet.
So let's just steal it. Like, what the fuck, dude? What is the logic? I don't understand. What is the logic behind any of that? Ah, I can't get free information I need. I'm just gonna go steal it. Bro, it's that of the same place. Why are you telling me it's not in there? You saw the thing pop, motherfucker. Dude, I don't know. Unless it's around back. It probably is. No, what do you do? What do you, motherfucker? I hate that X is the thing for everything. It was nowhere near that, and it just suddenly decided, yeah, we want us obviously right there. Good news is I'm already wearing an outfit for knots. One I conveniently found. Oh, Harbor Master looks the same as the other ones I found. There's a door right here. We gotta go through the crew barracks into the office. We got a massive bed. Bed is taller than me.
This note speaks of a secret hangar. We should investigate, even though it's sure to be well guarded. That way we'll know exactly what the Norts are hiding from us.
What business is it of yours to just be like, they're having secrets? How dare they have secrets? It's like, bro, they owe you nothing. Like, what the hell? They owe you absolutely nothing. Like, what are you talking about, dude? Definitely not. God, this is why people don't like any of the nations. They're all so suspicious of everything. Like, the Knots have given you zero reason for you to not like them. And then, you know, you're just like, huh, they must be heretics. Maybe they did create the Malachor. Probably did, because they're assholes. Like, what? The logic. The non-existent logic. What?
I've already seen this type of engine in my uncle's court. It's used to spy upon the stars. Nothing magic nor impure therein. They're nothing but measuring instruments. These machines are extremely complex. I've never seen anything like this. Oh. This one looks like it has a shouting dolphin etched into its side. And that. It looks like a thermometer. And this other machine. Does it really predict the weather? These instruments are incredible and I would be hard-pressed to use them. But I certainly see nothing magic in here. Nor anything diabolical. For as long as they work and are really used, these instruments seem to be the product of science. And I've definitely found nothing related to the Malachor, nor a secret sect or cult. This Domitius has let his imagination and the taste of Nort's secrets get the best of him. Now our priority is to discover what this great purification is.
Oh, the Knots are really not cult worshipping demon lovers. Shocker. You gave them the benefit of the doubt, which is annoying because we knew this. And it's just, it feels like fluff to make the game longer than it is, and that's how I'm seeing it. Because we've gotten to like none of the meat and bones of this game at all. Like, we're getting into some of it, but it's like, I feel like we've barely touched the story. I really don't know what this story is. It's like finding a cure for the Malachor, but like, we've done so little to do that. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright. Do 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 do. Going that way. Oh, son of a bitch! Ran up all these steps for nothing. Ah! Son of a bitch! You know, really appreciate the fact they just let us waltz into their headquarters. There's no one here to stop or implicate us of anything. Love it. Oh, hello.
Protect me in this battle. They will try to engulf our enemies.
Ah. Proof of heretics. They're heresies. They're bad people. They just attacked me on sight, even though I'm trespassing. Alright.
We must meet with the Mother Cardinal urgently. Only she can put an end to this madness.
How did you get this proof? I mean, what? Like, this is so stupid. I only killed 4 of your guards to get this proof. What do you mean by your people let me in? I mean, they let me in. Ah, man. The logic in this game is just non-existent sometimes. Why am I not using that helmet? Because I'd like to look at this better. Yeah, I want... Put that secondary. Make this first. Cutlass as the primary. Mother Cardinal! Oh, Mother Cardinal, I have horrible news. What do you mean you've already declared war? Oh, how dare you. Well, I guess I'll just have to kill you myself.
Yes? I would like to have an audience with the Mother Cardinal to discuss the discoveries made during our investigation.
What is this about, Domitius?
Well, I don't rightly know.
I caught wind of a ridiculous scheme planned for the port by the Ordo Luminis, and I wanted to clear it up. I was able to get my hand on documents that effectively detailed an attack. A great purification. They were signed by you, Father, and included a contract where you enlisted the assistance of the Coin Guard to attack every Naught building and make prisoner of every one of their men that could be taken alive.
Domitius, how could you? Whatever did you want to accomplish?
The Naughts are not believers. We should not be dependent on heretics.
Have you gone completely mad, Domitius? We are on an island. How could we not be dependent on the Naughts? I want them arrested. Him and every member of his order. I will decide at a later time their fate. I thank you for bringing this business to my attention. Going after the Naughts. What madness. Without you, this city would now be drowning in chaos. Carry my best wishes to your cousin. His desire to maintain the peace on the island honors his house's reputation.
I will tell him, Your Eminence. Until we meet again.
We just not gonna tell Fernando that we got his people back. I just realized that we got his people back, but we didn't have to tell him that. Like, hey, I guess they could figure it out on their own, but still, like, we didn't help them at all. Or we just didn't get anything from that. Alrighty. And now we go to the Desarde residence. Like how everyone, like, in the Newt congregation, they have British accents but French names. Like that probably like has to be the one of the most annoying things that bugs me. It's such a linguistical thing that like does not affect me in any single way, but like does. Alright, let's go to the port quarter so we can conclude this mission. We can conclude the prince's secret. Here, where's yeah. Give me that. Hey bro, I got some things to sell. Yeah, why not? Let's see. You have good armor. You can't even wear that. We'll give you that armor. I'll give you that armor even though I don't really want to. It doesn't really fit your character. I'll give you that. And then we'll not sell this, but we'll keep the other armor. All right. Admiral.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I've settled the problem in San Mateus. Several of your men were imprisoned by the Ordo Luminous. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. They should no longer be a threat to you. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your tradition of secrecy.
The secrets. They often cut both ways. Therefore, I'm going to reveal to you another. We discovered this island nearly 2 centuries ago. A few decades later, we sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. Then, our closest allies. We transported some lords, men and merchandise. They began to colonize the island. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature and began to exploit the lands with a deadly passion. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they had brought with them. The magic of the natives of Tir Fredee was awoken. Beasts came out of the woods and destroyed the new cities. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their secret. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
The child of an islander. But I know who my mother is, and...
I understand how difficult this is to hear. And I wouldn't know why your family has kept this from you all this time. In the end, we decided to sell the secret location of the island to other nations. The congregation, in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again. I am sorry for the shock I have caused you. You asked me for the truth, and now you have it. Anything else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral. I can't believe it. That for all this time, I've been fed lies. Did Constantin know? I must go and see him.
I understand you may be sad because you were lied to. But do not be sad about who you are. We are a proud people. And I am glad to know that you are one of us.
Come closer, good people.
That wasn't shocking. They tried to make it like it was. Like, nothing about that was shocking. Oh, Constantin. I'm assuming since it's the quest, it's the prince's quest, or secret.
Cousin, you couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see. I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict? The blood is black. Constantin, is this your blood? Constantin, answer me. Constantin, stay with me. Constantin. There is a chance that he is in error. It might be something else.
I'm going to die.
No, Constantin.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent. I am dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so good. Cousin, I don't.
Constantin, I'm here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that can't be dealt with later.
But please, please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service. As our investigation was leading us to imagine, the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Nauts discovered it some 2 centuries ago and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles. Few colonists survived. The princes preferred to hide their defeat and paid the Nauts to keep the secret.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it to me.
That's not the most shocking part of the story, believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island with the help of the Nauts. According to the Admiral, my mother came from the island and was brought back. I was born on one of their ships.
What? But... that means you are not
your dear cousin? No. All the lies we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told that I'm the spitting image of my dead father lost during an expedition. God, I don't know what to think, Constantin. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my dear cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day. Kurt, what is...
Dismissed, soldiers! Leave us. We have much to say.
What is going on? I don't appreciate this attitude, Kurt. Must I remind you that these men all answer to me?
Times change, Your Highness. Or rather, they're about to do so.
Is that a threat? What are you hoping to accomplish? Don't tell...
Silence! We have little time, and none to lose.
Kurt, what are you talking about?
The commander of the Coin Guard is here in New Serene at this very moment. He's preparing a coup d'etat. In the 3 cities of the island, our men are going to eliminate the governors and their entourage.
This is madness. How?
How? You'll go down as easy as plum pie and cherry wine. Standing behind every one of you is one of our men. You have entrusted us with your security. You are completely at our mercy.
Then why did you send your men away? And why are you telling us all of this?
I've known you both for a very long time. Too long. I've come to know you. To respect you. And I've never reneged on a contract. These orders go against all that I am. A cold-hearted mercenary. Definitely. But never a traitor. And so now you are forewarned. You must take action.
Thank you, Kurt. I will not forget this. Constantin, we need to get you to safety as well as your counselors.
But I want to...
What? Take part? You can barely stand up. No. We must take you into the cellar.
If I've completely understood what you've said, Kurt, the governors of our cities are also in danger.
Yes. If you want to keep your allies, Your Highness, you also need to warn them.
Correct. We cannot let them fall into the hands of these traitors.
I will find the means to send them a messenger. Do you know where to find your conspirators?
It would seem I should be one of them. They are counting on me to eliminate both of you. The most urgent matter is to get our hands on the commander and his 3 lieutenants. The others are doing nothing but following orders. If we cut off the heads, they will fall into rank.
I always knew you were a good man.
Don't make me change my mind. We'd better be off. Now.
Well, alrighty then.
We'll certainly have to fight some traitors at Torsten's behest on our way to the cellar. Stay on your guard.
Stay behind us, Constantin. You're in no condition to fight.
We must also think about the advisors, including your professor. And then we have to rescue Lady Mirage.
We must hurry before the guard can act.
Alright, we're gonna end this here, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Cliffhangers. If you just happened to stumble upon this video and enjoyed, maybe consider subscribing. If you are a returning subscriber and you enjoyed, please hit that like button. It really helps way more than you actually think it would. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Peace.